Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about the Ghoul Perks, so let's crack on with it. Alright, so all of the information that I'm getting is obviously from the beautiful website Nuka Nights, and the article you will find a link to in the description down below. So let's crack on with the perk cards, and there is quite a few of them, so sit back, relax, and enjoy this journey down perk card lane. Right, so we're going to be starting off with the strength cards. The first one here is Arm of Steel. This is a 2-star max perk card, and your sturdy arms allow you to reduce your recoil by 15% for 1-star and 30% by 2-star, which is really nice, because I think the only way you can actually do that is through a perk card in for heavy armor, right, to reduce recoil. So having this just overall, this is just across the board, it's just really nice. The next card we have here is Bone Shatter, and Bone Shatter is a 1 to 3-star perk, and your melee weapon attacks have a 15% chance to cripple limbs at 1-star, 30% 2-star, and 45% 3-star. Next we have When Your Glow is High, make you immune to staggering attacks. This is a 1-star effect on Brick of Wall. So the final perk we have here for strength is Radioactive Strength. This is a 1 to 3-star perk card, and it is expend a moderate amount of glow damage to do 50% more damage with power attacks and bashing as the 1-star. The 2-star is 100%, and the 3-star is 150% more damage. So kind of like critical hit in VATS. I guess they're just adding these various different other things to sort of do that. If you see what I'm saying, maybe that's a bad analogy, but pretty cool to see that coming in. Now we're moving on to the perception cards, and the first one we're going to start off with is Breathe It In. And Breathe It In is a 1 to 3-star effect. Rad resistance is reduced by 50, 100, and then 150 at the 3-star effect. The next card we have here is Eye of the Hunter. This is a 1 to 3-star effect. Your vision allows you to be more accurate in VATS from a slightly longer distance. 2-star, slightly more distance. 3-star, slightly more distance. They don't tell you the distance. There's no stats, no nothing. That's just it. which what I'm getting from this, and I would love to check this out, is you're going to be more accurate and have more VATS range, right? Or you just have more VATS range. I don't know. It will be fun to see that one. The next one for perception is Rad Reaver. This is a 1-star effect. Dealing non-automatic melee damage, provides a small amount of glow, which could work in tandem with the card we just saw in Strength, which is Radioactive Strength. Expend a moderate amount of glow to deal 50% more damage with power attacks and bashing. So maybe you can sort of facilitate or fuel that. Depends how much glow you're getting back with your attacks there. The next perception card here is Glowing Hunter. This is a 1-star effect. Traces of glowing blood now have a 50% chance to appear on animal corpses, and I don't know what this means, so I guess maybe I don't know what this means. Maybe you just get glow. This is my guess, is you're getting glow from animal corpses. I don't know, we'll see. A little confusing for that. And now we're moving on to Endurance, and Endurance, our first card here is Glowing Gut. With Glowing Gut, you have 1 to 3-star effect. Irradiated food and drink grant 100% more rads, 2% more rads, and 300% more rads. And this is a really good perk if you want to maintain your rads, which is in tandem with glow. Because for example, if you go out of your way to go get toxic goo, you can get just below 200 rads per toxic goo when you have this card maxed out, which is really good to see, and you'll be able to easily keep your rads up with that kind of rads coming in. The next card we have is Radiation Power in the Endurance category, and this is a 1 to 3-star card. Expend a small amount of glow per hit to deal 10% more damage. then 15% more damage. Then the final 3-star effect is 20% more damage to targets, which will be a fun one to have. You're just going to be able to do a significant more amount of damage by expending some of your glow. The next perk card we have in the endurance category is Thick Skin, and this is a 1 to 3 star perk card. You take less damage from ballistic attacks without power armor on, and then 2 stars furthermore, and then 3 stars furthermore. They don't give you any percentage or anything like that. That's all they tell you. So that's really good to see. You're just going to be able to tank bullets a lot better. The next endurance card hit we have here is Chem Diet, and this is a 1 to 3 star card. Chems are 25% more effective, 50% more effective than the final one, and 75% more effective at reducing how feral you are. So if you're not going to be like a melee feral build, this is going to be an absolute key one to have, so you're not slamming as many chems, unless you just want to be a full-on dread addict, as many chems as basically you just reduce the amount of chems you need, which is really, really nice to see, and you can maintain some of your materials. Now we're moving on to Charisma, and the first card we have here is Feral Presence, and this is a 2-star max card with while feral, reduce target's damage output by 15%, then 2-star is 30% after attack for 5 seconds. So I wonder if this can work in tandem with Suppress, where you're just really racking that damage down on a enemy. I am going to test that out, because that would be pretty interesting to see or have. You could probably get really, really, really tanky with those 2 cards, plus, for example, any other tank cards as well. So the next card we have here for Charisma, and this is a really, really strong one, I think, and it depends if this works in a full team of ghouls or just is it just a ghoul in your team, right? I hope this stacks. While in a team with another ghoul, you gain +1 to all specials, +2 for 2-star, and then +3 for 3-star. So I really hope this stacks per ghoul in your team, because then if you get a full stack of ghouls in your team, you're getting close to unyielding levels of special without having unyielding. And unyielding is really, really, really good for many things. It unlocks so many builds. It makes a lot of crappy weapons viable, and having this could potentially be really good, and I am absolutely 100% gonna test that out, and I really hope it stacks. I really do. I don't think it's gonna be, it might be broken if it did, but it might not. And to be honest, with unyielding, you have bloodied builds on top of that, so there's a lot of benefits to being unyielding builds, because you also get bloodied and so on and so forth, right? This just would work, right? For full health builds, this is what they need. They need something that can kind of be like unyielding in some way, shape, or form, and that's just my take on it. I think full health builds should have something similar to unyielding. Not unyielding should be removed. I just think that, because it just unlocks so many fun weapons that just suck otherwise. The next card we have here is Moral Support. This is in Charisma, and this is a 1-star card. When on a team, you become feral 50% slower. So obviously for all you non-feral builds, this is a must-have card. The next card we have in Charisma, and this is a 2 max star card, is Glowing One. Holding large amounts of glow provides glow to nearby ghouls on your team, and that will increase with the 2-star effect. It doesn't give you a percent, it doesn't give you nothing, that's all it says. Mad Scientist. Now we're moving on to Intelligence. This is a 1 to 3 star card effect. Energy weapons expend a small amount of glow per attack for +10% damage, +15% damage, and then +20% damage. So you can do more damage with your energy weapons by expending some of your glow, which if you have toxic goo, you can just spam, right? It all depends on the amount of toxic goo you have, but you can just keep on trucking. So the next card we have here in Intelligence is Rad Specialist, and this is a 1 to 3 star card. Reduce 15% rad resistance on armor and power armor, double if wearing matching set, 20% for 2-star, and then 25% for 3-star. And then if you're wearing a matching set, that 3-star effect is 50% reduced rad resistance. And you obviously want this because as a ghoul, you want rads, right? You want to keep getting rads. You want to find any source of rads. And so with this just reduces those effects, which is really strong for something like power armor, which has really high rad resistance naturally. So I don't know if this is actually going to allow power armors to actually be a thing for ghouls. Yet to test that out, but yeah, this is a must-have card. Like, absolutely 100%. It just allows maintaining glow that much easier. The next card we have here in intelligence, and this is a 1 to 3-star effect, is Bomb Scientist. Expending glow makes your thrown grenades deal 20% more damage, then 35% more damage, then 50% more damage at 3-star effect. So if you, that's just crazy. So if you couple this with Demolition Expert, we're looking at 110% more damage with your grenades, which would be, that's just crazy. That's just crazy. The next card we have here is Science Monster in Intelligence. This is a 1 to 3-star effect. While you have glow, gain 5% bonus damage for 10 seconds upon getting hit, 10% for 2-star, and then 15% for 3-star. So just getting hit, you're just doing more damage. Really nice. Obviously, must-have card. Now we're moving on to agility. And the first card we have here is Action Ghoul, which obviously is in tandem with Action Boy. And I always have Action Boy, even on my power armor. It just gives you AP regeneration. And here, this is a 1 to 3-star effect. And obviously, this will also give you AP regeneration, 15% for 1-star, 30% for 2-star, and 45% for 3-star. The next agility card here is a 2-star max card, and this is Jaeger Speed. And the 1-star effect is you now sprint 10% faster when your glow is high, and then you have sprint 20% faster when your glow is high. So you're just gonna be zipping around the map. That's gonna be a fun one. I can't wait to try that one out. The next agility card here is a 1 to 3-star effect, and it is Gun Tricks. Your enhanced reflex allows you to reload weapons 10% faster than 20% faster for 2-star and 30% faster for 3-star. And this is just across the board on any and every weapon. It doesn't state anything else but just weapons. So really cool to see that. The next card we have in agility is Hyper Reflex. This is a 1 to 3-star effect card. When your glow is high, gain 10% evasion chance when not in power armor, then 15% for 2-star and 20% for 3-star. I wonder if this stacks. I don't know. We'll see. Now we're moving on to luck, and the first card we have here is Battle Genes. This is a 2-star max card, and you will gain for the 1-star effect, gain 2 HP per second while in combat, and double that to 4 HP per second for the 2-star effect. So the next card we have in luck is Glowing Criticals. There is a card similar to this, which is Better Criticals, and Glowing Criticals will give you 20% bonus critical damage in VATS, 35 for 2-star, and 50% bonus damage in 3-star. Better Criticals will actually give you 100% more damage. The next card we have in luck is Faulty Spots. This is a 1-star effect, which is weak point damage is increased by 15%. So that's headshots or whatever. The next luck card we have is a 1 to 3-star effect card, and that's Wild West Hands. 12% chance to instantly reload your entire magazine when empty. The 2-star is 24%, and the 3-star is 36%. I'm probably gonna potentially rock this depending on how many cards I have or want in luck. Now there is a unique ghoul legendary card, and it is called Action Diet. So on kill, heal 2 HP and reduce how feral you are by 2%. This is a 4-star effect. It is legendary. So the 2-star is 4 HP and 3% less feral. The 3-star is 6 HP and 4% less feral. And the 4-star is 8 HP and 5% less feral. The next legendary perk card we have is Feral Rage, and this will, when feral, all glow perk abilities cost 20% less glow. 2-star is 30%, 3-star is 40%, and 4-star is 50% less glow. So this is when you are feral. And that's going to conclude this video. I hope you guys found it informative, and I hope it helped you guys out. There's definitely a lot of cool cards coming to ghouls, and I wonder which ones might potentially stack, or are we just locked to having ghoul cards? I'm going to be hopping on to the PTS. I'm going to be trying out some builds, most definitely in commando, shotgun, and heavy weapons, as well as pistols. So those 4 builds, I'm going to be hopping on the PTS. I'm going to be giving them a go, trying to find out what my ideal setup is going to be to also have enough weight to carry things that I want. But yeah, I'm going to probably have that all in a video when I get that done. Either way, cheers all for joining me. Thanks all for watching, and I'll catch you all on the next one.